Yeah. What's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here continuing to cook up and break down some of this NBA action. Welcome back to the best NBA betting podcast on the planet, Jay's NBA Jam Session, man. Money Making Sunday. I'm going to get you ladies and gentlemen in and out of here. I'm going to tell you guys my thoughts, opinions, and how I see today's action playing out. All I ask is that you smash that like button for me. You subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as I always say, man, if you're rocking with me, rock with me. I'm active on Instagram and Twitter all day long. There's a link for both in the description below. And of course, I have premium plays over at the site. Speaking of premium side, yesterday I had just one play in the NBA. I had the Indiana Pacers outright money line, and we cashed it. So we've cashed 5 of our last 7 on our NBA Jam Session play of the night. We're looking for our 3rd straight in a row tonight. And I really like tonight's NBA Jam Session play. So you can scoop it up as we try to cash our 3rd in a row and our 6th of our last 8. So it's been a pretty good run. Let's keep it rolling, man. Today's episode is going to be fairly quick. I'm going to get you in and out of here. Not going to waste your time. So let's do exactly that, man. Let's make some money tonight. Without further ado, let's hop right into tonight's NBA action. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get her done, man. I'm going to rapid fire this at y'all today. We got the Rockets on the road facing the Jazz. Jazz 11.5-point home dogs. Jazz are the 2nd best home ATS team in the NBA behind the Knicks. They are 8-2 ATS at home this season. They've been a money-making machine at home. The problem is the Rockets have been a money-making machine on the road. Rockets are 8-1 ATS on the road, number 1 road ATS team in the NBA. Makes it a tough game. I don't trust anybody laying double digits on the road in Utah. Forced to play this game, I would lean Jazz. Tough game, though. We'll see what happens. We keep rolling. Next game up, we have the Cleveland Cavs laying 6.5 on the Boston Celtics. I don't trust Cleveland right now. Nothing here tells me that the talent gap is this significant between these two teams. Is Cleveland the better basketball team? Yes, but they've been disappointing all season long. Boston's played a good brand of basketball of recent. They beat the Magic this week. They beat the Pistons this week. I definitely think they can come in here and compete with Cleveland. Small lean for me on the Celtics ATS. Got the Raptors out on the road facing the Knicks. Knicks 7.5-point home favorites in this one. I like the Knicks. I'm going to lay the points. It's a bad spot for the Raptors. They're on a back end of a back-to-back with travel following an overtime game heading to New York. New York's been a different team, monster and animal at home this season in the Garden. They're the number 1 home ATS team in the NBA, have failed to cover in only 1 home game this season. They're in the rest advantage spot. I just think they get back to regular schedule programming. We know who they are in the Garden, and I just don't like the spot for Toronto. So I think the line tells you what you need to know here. Give me the Knicks. I'll lay the points. Keep it rolling. We got the Hawks out on the road facing the Philadelphia 76ers. Sixers are 1.5-point home favorites in this one. I think the wrong team is favored. I think the Hawks are the better basketball team. I think the Sixers are overrated and overvalued. I like Atlanta here in this one. I'm just taking the better team, playing the better basketball, and that's Atlanta. I told you I'm building out a model, like a database, and even my model has the Hawks as a pretty significant favorite in this game. I think that I'm like 6-point favorite full season, and in the last 3 days it adds them like an 8-point favorite. So I agree with it. I think the Hawks are the better team. I think Philly's overrated, overvalued. I'm going to take Atlanta straight up money line here in this one. Got the Thunder out on the road facing the Portland Trailblazers. Blazers 11.5-point home dogs. Total 232.5. I'm going to take the Thunder. I'm going to lay the points with them here in this one. I know the Thunder haven't been nearly the same ATS team we've come and know and love them to be. They're 10-10 ATS this season. There's a couple reasons for it. They're the defending champs, so teams are giving them their best effort on a night-to-night basis. And B, they're slightly overrated, slightly overvalued because of how dominant they were at ATS and because they're the defending champ. So it's a kind of double-edged sword right now going on with Oklahoma City. But even despite that, they're 500 laying extended numbers. This is a spot where I like them. I'm going to lay the points here with Oklahoma City. Reason being, Portland's the only team to beat Oklahoma City this season. And I think the Thunder got that fresh in their mind. We've already seen Oklahoma City get their revenge. The next game they played them, they beat up on Portland, won and covered in that game. I think they do it again here. We had no business losing to y'all early in the season. We finna come here and flood y'all. The Thunder are getting healthy again. Jalen Williams back in the lineup. The Thunder are about to return to who we know and love them to be. And that's our favorite money-making team and the best team in the NBA. I think they win this game comfortably. I'll lay the points. We'll see what happens. Keep it rolling, man. We got the Spurs out on the road facing the T-Wolves. T-Wolves 3.5-point home favorites. Spurs shocked the hell out of me beating Denver on the road the other night. Man, Denver has now lost 3 straight home games. Shout out to San Antonio, man. They're playing a good brand of basketball. I just don't like the spot for them tonight on the road at Minnesota. Minnesota, I think this is a good spot for them to get a home win. I think their size advantage will cause San Antonio some issues. Not a game I'm rushing to bet. Not a game I'll be betting at all. Small lean for me on Minnesota, and I think we see them up and over a bucket favorite in this game for good reason. Keep it rolling. We got the Sacramento Kings at home at the crib with the Memphis Grizzlies rolling in. Grizzlies 2.5-point road favorites. Grizzlies are favored on the road here for good reason. Sacramento's on the D&B. Sacramento is that damn bad, and there's a reason they're home underdogs. While I typically don't love taking the Grizzlies on the road, I think this spot is justified. We saw Memphis flood Sacramento the other day. What was that, a 30-plus point win for the Grizzlies? While I don't think this one will be nearly as dominant, I do think the Grizzlies win this game, and I want to continue to fade Sacramento. It's really just that short, sweet, and simple. So give me the Grizzlies here in this one. And last and final game of the night, we got the Los Angeles Lake Show Lakers at home at the crib, laying 15.5 in this one. This line may move. Right before I hit record on this video, I saw LeBron James got listed out for injury management tonight. So this line may move a bit. I'm taking the Lakers here in this one. I'm laying it. The Lakers are the overall #1 ATS team in the NBA, road and home combined. There's no team you've made more money with this season in the NBA than the Lakers. The Pelicans are that damn bad. The Lakers have played a really good brand of basketball in crypto arena last season and this season combined. Nothing here tells me to fade LA. That's all I'm saying. I think the talent gap between these two teams is this significant. Lakers playing a good brand of basketball. They're at home where we trust them. Don't like the Pelicans in this spot. I'm going to take the Lakers and lay the points here in our last and final game of the night. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. That's all. That concludes another episode of Jay's NBA Jam Session. I appreciate each and every one of you that continue to tune in, watch this show, and watch these episodes. All I ask is that you smash the like button for me. You subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as I always say, man, if you're rocking with me, rock with me. I'm active on Instagram and Twitter all day long. There's a link for both in the description below. And of course, I have premium plays over at the site. Man, it was a holiday week. It was a weird week. I had a lot going on, a lot of moving parts this week. So it's been a profitable week for us here on this show. We've made money this week on the premium side and on this show. We're just looking to keep all momentum rolling forward. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to get back into a little more in-depth breakdown of some of these games with the NFL on today. I'm sorry I'm late with the posting of the episode, but again, a lot of moving parts this week. Y'all get it, man. It was holiday week, so a little more in-depth breakdown starting tomorrow. We'll try to bring some guests on this week as well, and just continue to be the best NBA betting podcast on the planet. So that's the goal. We continue to try to live up to it. I appreciate y'all more than y'all know. Smash that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Of course, I have a few NBA plays on the card today, and I have a few NFL games on the card today. Should be a beautiful money-making Sunday. Hop on with me if you believe me, man. Let's do the damn thing. See y'all tomorrow. I'm out of here. Peace.